porches died again. I was watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me I overdid it this time. How many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. 1, 2... not so many as I thought. I'll get to them tomorrow. Potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me I overdid it this time.
You're both awfully quiet. Why don't I start us off with an icebreaker?
Much obliged.
Have either of you ever had your portrait painted? If not, I'd be glad to help.
That sounds like a lovely idea. You know how to paint, then?
I dabble occasionally.
He's an excellent painter. Tables, chairs, people, dragons, you name it. He'll paint it for you.
I'm flattered.
If I ever get the chance, I'd like to give it a try myself.
I'll bear that in mind. Anyway.
Oh, whatever style feels best to you.
Very well. Then I'll play it by ear.
You can replicate any style I want?
I can try. If you show me a sample, I'll do my best to match it.
Thank you. In that case, I'll dig up some reference material for you.
Truth be told,
You're not alone there, my friend.
Vamos continuar a
The
saga.
Lightkeepers also struggle to bring everyone together.
I don't.
Itlua is a good.
Come on.
Sorry.
Let's just keep this between us.
That goes without saying.
Anyone else in the know?
It's dangerous being too sharp for one.
Then, in the name of the... Of course.
Fair enough, then.
Is there something you'd like to say to me?
Yeah! For starters, why'd you just show up here without even giving us a heads up?
If you think back to our previous
You do have a point there. Oh yeah! You'll need to...
Sure.
Great! Paimon will handle it! And in return, we can get Dainslift to be our very own personal bodyguard.
If that's what you had in mind, you should have said...
Oh, okay then. Paimon was out anyway, since we're all here.
Indeed.
Ah, Miss Nefer. You made it after all. But what about Yehoda?
I'm here to give you an update on how things are going on our end. Once the...
So much...
Not so loud!
Huh? I didn't say anything. Right, Flints?
Must have been a frog.
Ficam barulhentos
They
por
get
dentro.
so noisy
Não,
around here at nighttime.
Esse faz
It's
um
like they're
show no
putting on a
fundo.
concert in the background.
Anyway, before we begin, there's a few introductions to make. First up, we have Miss Lauma. Nefer is leading the investigation into Rarer's background, assisted by Yehoda. Over here, we have Mr. Flintz, a ratnik and guardian of the abandoned lighthouse. In our last operation, for those of you who've never... Next up, we have the Moon Maiden and former Fatui Harbinger,
A
Miss
donzela da
Columbina.
lua é a antiga mensageira.
Then we have the Traveler, who's earned more titles than I could possibly hope to list out, so I'll spare you the rundown. And Paimon, the ultimate travel companion and quite possibly the best guy.
Whoa! That's a lot of people! Great turn!
Miss Nefer, it looks like you might have another job coming your way.
You think I haven't got enough on my hands as it is? Who's looking for me now?
That would be me, Miss Nefer. I have a commission for you.
And you are?
Who I am doesn't matter right now. What does matter is that I'd like you to gather more intelligence about the Recher of Solnari.
Well, it's not as if we never take on anonymous commissions. But in your case, I'll have to decline. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say your job's probably more hassle than it's worth. Something about you seems like bad news.
It's my eyes, isn't it?
Conrian, I assume. And what's with the mask? Are you trying to hide your identity? In any case, the fact that you're even still alive raises an awful lot of questions for me.
My name is Dainsleif. And yes, I am from Conria. As I'm sure you're aware, the Recher of Solnari's real name is Rerir. He was once an acquaintance of mine.
Really? Then you must have been quite an influential figure yourself.
You flatter me, but none of that matters anymore. My point was simply to clarify why I have asked Miss Nefer to investigate Rerir's background.
So you're both from Conria, and it sounds like you used to be friends. What am I missing here? Surely you already know how he became one of the Five Sinners.
I'll tell you everything I know. I have never spoken openly of this before. The visionary, Vedifenir, who wished to foretell the future. The wise, Gold, Rheindotter, and last, but not of the five, Rerir is the only one who...
In other words, you're saying that his change came as a shock to you, and you have no idea what actually happened?
That's right.
You mentioned how the Abyss tempted them, which led to their fall. But what did that look like in practice? And what other context can you give me about the events of that time? The more detail you can give me, the better.
Strangely, now that it comes to it, I hardly know where to begin. The fateful night took place during the era of the Eclipse Dynasty. One day, my elder brother, the visionary, Vedifenir, was summoned to the palace by the Vinster King, only for the king to gouge out his eyes and cast him into the dungeons. When I came to hear of this, my fury knew no bounds. I gathered together every ally I thought I had, and together, we set a night to storm the palace and free Ved. Centuries on, the memories of that night still haunt me, like a never-ending nightmare. We broke through the palace gates, just like we had planned, each striking towards our separate targets. But then, I was betrayed. Even Vedifenir, the very person I had come to rescue, abandoned me and partook of the Abyss's power.
So, it's personal after all. Then tell me, Mr. Dainsleif, what price are you willing to pay? You, of all people, must know that nothing comes for free.
I cannot say what price would be worthy of such a commission. But know this. Rerir was not always a madman. Believe it or not, there was a time when he was just an ordinary man, working for the Conrian Intelligence Service. Uncovering the truth of Rerir's past is the only way to unravel this mystery. But before you decide if you will accept my commission, I will tell you more about him. Enough, I hope, to help you plan your next move.
Sounds pretty good to me. Feels like we just flagged down a random passerby, only to discover he's actually a
Can I borrow your halo? It could be useful in the lighthouse.
Hey, enough with the wisecracks! Besides, isn't that lamp of yours bright enough already?
Relax. It was meant to be a compliment. If that was a little over the top for your liking, I'll make sure to tone it down next time.
I'll give your proposal some serious thought, Mr. Dainsleif. Let's speak in private once the meeting is over.
Before that, there's a few things I'd like to share.
Now that we've united the hearts of the three moons, your power should be greatly enhanced. But it seems like that hasn't happened yet.
I believe it will take a little longer. You've done so much for me, so I want to be completely honest with you all. Even though I'm doing a lot better now, the truth is, my recovery will likely be an ongoing process. From the moment I was born, my power has been slowly ebbing away. And that is because Tevat has never accepted me. Even with the moons united as one, it seems my rejection cannot be undone. So far, I have yet to find a solution. Even so, I will...
Kutar.
Defeating the Rahier of Sonari will be no easy task.
Naturally.
We've considered several viable plans now, but our choice hinges on the answers to a few key questions. Is it even possible to kill Rerir? What experiences shaped the person or monster he became? And what's he really after? Given Albedo's expertise in alchemy, I think we should leave him to try and answer the first of these questions.
Understood.
As for the other two, I'm afraid we'll have to count on you again, Miss Nefer. Believe me when I say, it's not my wish to burden you. But right now, relying on your skills is our only option.
So you're placing all your hopes on me, huh?
We can't thank you enough for agreeing to help us. Honestly, I can hardly believe how lucky we are.
You sure have a talent for changing your tune, Miss Moonchanter. Timid like Yehoda one moment, then flinches insincere flattery the next.
Ladies, please. I must object to your portrayal of me. That's all. Feel free to keep bickering. Just pretend I'm not here.
I almost don't want to leave this room. I'm curious to see how this plays out.
I have faith in you, Miss Nefer. Something tells me you'll stand by us until the very end.
Oh? And what makes you so sure of that? What if I suddenly decide that my compensation is insufficient?
This isn't about the money. I can sense that you've got a deep-seated distaste for Rerir.
Look at them getting along so well. Like two peas in a pod.
And I'm the one they accuse of insincere flattery. There is no justice.
Miss Lauma, you have to understand something. Unlike you...
Is that right? Well, maybe the fact that I'm willing to put my hopes in other people says more about me than you. But the fact is, I also trust you. And that's because I know that you're someone we can count on.
Anyway, we've got our plan, so let's get moving. Mr. Dainsleif, let's talk. And Traveler, once we're finished, if you've nothing else planned, I'd like you to come with me.
This whole experience is teaching me a lot. For instance, I now know that when other issues come up in the future, I'll have far more luck getting Lauma to convince Miss Nefer than trying to do it myself.
Hate to say it, friend, but that...
Why? You think I've got it wrong?
Quite the opposite. But what...
Muita coisa pra ler. Tá. Acho que eu passo direto.
Thank you for waiting.
Pouquinho mais, Gilly.
It's okay.
Falação.
That's very Now, I trust you. We spoke at some length after the meeting.
Jane has a lot of faith in us, that's for sure.
Likewise. I appreciate that you got right on board without interrogating me about why I invited you.
That's because we know what you're capable of. We appreciate you too, Nefer.
That's one way to put it. Another is this. That once a decision's been made, it's set in... Alright, so here... The reason I've gathered you all here is to ensure my safety during the proceedings. I plan for us to enter the fragment of his consciousness together, and once inside, I will focus on searching for information. Think of this as a diving expedition into someone's brain. If I'm the diver, you are my safety equipment, tasked with keeping me alive while I'm under the surface. Once the ceremony begins, we will all be spying on privileged information. But in the interests of safety, you must remain absolute. Lastly, any individuals of a weaker constitution are advised not to partake in the ceremony.
Well, good luck.
There's a little more to... In the event that's...
I second that. This is a dangerous operation here, and you're our whole rest.
So...
Good. Please, take a seat. We'll get started momentarily.
So, did Mr. Dainsliff tell you anything else?
He told me that he believes Rarier kept some...
But surely you're not planning to go through with this.
If you think that, you'd be overestimating me. I'm a businesswoman, not a mercenary. But I do have my own professional reasons for taking this job. You think I'd turn down the opportunity to get a first-hand glimpse?
Well...
You're such a...
All right.
All set over here, too.
Promise Paimon you'll be extra careful.
All right. Let your whole body relax. Close your eyes. Phew. Could this be his office? Pretty standard setup. Booked according to Dainsliff. Is this where you keep your secrets? He looks even gloomier than last time. I wonder what's
Vamos lá,
changed.
verificar algumas coisas, né?
He looks even gloomier than last time.
Parece
I wonder
mais
what's
triste
changed.
do que a última vez. Vá para o escritório e sente-se na mesa.
Today's files are in. Time to wade through them. Male, 51, neutralized. This one should be archived under purged targets. Female, 23. Occupation, office, neutralized. Another one for purged targets. Sounds like she was that other man's stuff.
Oxi.
Never mind.
Pelo outro.
Male, neutralized. Just another nobody for the Ark. Come to think of it, I remember. Neutralized on... Filed. I have no recollection. Female, neutralized. Filed.
Nossa, que
Male,
achar
11, neutralized.
quem ela quer, né?
It's funny, isn't it? Your job is becoming both harder and easier at the same time, depending on how you look at it.
Esse trabalho está cada vez mais fácil.
Sooner or later, the Crimson
Até
Moon
chegar no...
descendants will be completely wiped out. But as their numbers dwindle, they become harder and harder to track down.
That's not how it is.
Fortunately, however, most of the able-bodied adults have already been taken care of. The remaining weaklings will be increasingly easy to deal with.
No! No. My job is to ensure the survival of the Eclipse Dynasty. And the only way to do that is by eliminating any and all potential threats. It's a perfectly legitimate line of... Every single one of my colleagues can attest to my fairness. And if my friends were aware of the facts, I know they'd back me up too. Assuming, of course, that they were aware of all the facts. Mr. Vedifalnir? It's been quite some time since we last met.
Revier,
forgive me. I wasn't tuning out, it's... Tell me.
It is indeed within...
I was just thinking.
That isn't a lie. Ever since that day...
Does it feel...
I'm afraid the notions of... You fear my silence.
That's right.
The burden of prophecy.
So who exactly do you deem...
Or rather, our king as he wants...
You're closer to his majesty than I...
You say that as...
You are so...
Very well. Let me offer you some advice. For many reasons.
Hold on. There's that same black fog again. Could this memory belong to Thelindis? Guess I'd better tread carefully.
Bom dia,
Wait.
chegando agora.
Hear me
Bom dia
out.
pra todo mundo.
His name is Rarier.
Já tomei cafezinho da
What
manhã.
did you say?
Toilets.
Cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry.
Why are you...
Simple. I want you to kill him.
No, absolutely not. I would...
So you'll just stand by and walk...
The blood of the Crimson Moon? You think that alone is reason enough for me to throw away everything I have?
Why wouldn't it be? You two were once a child of the Crimson Moon.
As long as you promise to abandon this pipe dream of restoring your dynasty.
Persuade the Vinster King? Do you even know
Nossa, que
why
risada
he's so
maléfica.
obsessed with hunting us down? The Vinster King.
Ele eclipse.
A blind
Tô
fool.
seco.
His eyes clouded by powers from beyond this world.
Insolente.
If you can't bring yourself to do it, so be...
The Ray here of Solnari. That really is quite a secret you've been keeping from me, Rarier. But who am I to talk? Am I really any better? I've kept my own past a secret this whole time too. Love should be built on honesty. But ours was born from lies.
Ainda fala
And
que o
yet,
amor tem que ser honesto.
is it really so wrong to hide things that would only make life harder? If we don't... Vedifulnir must have known all this. But I won't just sit by and watch, no matter who I have to face.
E aí?
Huh? Was that Revere who just passed the window? Doesn't it give you the chills that he still takes the same road to work every day? As if nothing ever happened.
Those people at the deli.
Enough already. They're clearly pretty taken by their own disguises, so just smile and play along. Pull the rug from under beasts like that, and you'll risk having your throat torn out.
Deli? Oh. They're talking about the people from the opposition. Right. I'd almost forgot.
But surely you can see he's not the man he pretends to be. So many have died already. And they say that the king's madness... We're not going to survive this, are we? But... why does it have to be this way? Felindis! Are you even listening?
Sorry, Freether. My mind was off wandering. I heard you, though. You're talking about what Revere said. He's just following the king's orders. He's a secret agent, and it's his job to hunt down rebels and dissidents.
By the time you first met him, he'd already taken lives. Maybe he was using you from the very beginning.
Cara, ceifador de vidas.
No. Revere has no idea I have anything to do with the Crimson Moon. My family are only distant relatives of the main lineage, and besides, my eyes are perfectly ordinary. Truth be told, apart from my teacher, pretty much no one knows I have any connection to any of it. It's been a long time since my family severed ties.
But as Orlog said, who could possibly talk sense into that raving lunatic of a king?
I'll work something out. Trust me, I'm with you all. Don't forget that Revere is an Eclipse operative. You need to be extra careful when he's around. And when I am too. For now, don't come looking for me. And if
even you can't escape this, what hope do the rest of us have? But after all this time together, surely...
I won't speak in his defense. Nor can I give you a clear... Here, hold on to this. If an opportunity to escape presents itself, take it. You'll be glad you took some spare change.
You call that change?
I've got a job, and there's still money coming in. But you can't go anywhere right now. Please think about yourself for once.
Tipo, né, os NPC tudo pequenininho assim, mas tipo... É mó fodão os caras.
Another day, another round of assassination training.
Sala de treinamento.
Training grounds just beyond this hidden passageway.
When you kill a person, doesn't it bother you when you end up covered in their blood?
Caraca, cara, eu jurava que era um monte de corpos aqui, tipo, porque sei lá, no Rio de Janeiro.
But not everyone is accustomed to hunting down others like prey. You've been a hunter for so long now.
Make sure you have a firm grip on the handle, and choose your angle well. Keep your movements light and brisk, and the prey won't sense a thing. I work clean. No traces.
Não tem nexus treinamento aqui, né?
The ones I dealt with before always been guilty, and I've carried out my work flawlessly.
Não tem lag esse treinamento. Eita. Investigue a névoa. Tem que investigar as duas névoas.
Delindis, do you still...
Orlog.
The boy who was pretending to sell flowers.
Yes, we did. What about him?
He was arrested. I just don't get it. After everything he's... Or does it mean nothing to you that...
No, that's not...
I need to go now, Delindis. They're looking for us. You take care too. If you ever need a place to hide.
Um monte de criança dormindo, cara.
Author Thelindis. Over the course of this week, all subjects of observation that were sent inside, no progress. Things are getting worse by the day. I have to find a way or we'll all be in danger. But I... If all this research comes... But could he really bring himself to kill me? No. Surely he...
Já sumiu as criancinhas. Retornar para o escritório. Tem que ser lento assim?
Why won't you just let us go? We don't even know each other. All we want is to live ordinary, peaceful lives.
You want
Você quer viver?
to live.
Cara, que história meio estranha, né?
Yes. I just want to go on living. Is that really such an unforgivable crime?
Esse cara é meio que o assassino, né? Tipo
You want to go on living.
Da Kellogg's.
I
Serial
want
Kellogg's.
to keep living too. To keep living forever. That's why I have no choice but to continue on the path I'm on. If only some savior would suddenly swoop down and change the way the world is. Too bad that's not going to happen. Imagine that. If there really were such a person,
Ai, o cara matou montão
you
de
and I
criancinha,
wouldn't be
será,
standing
gente?
here like this, would we?
Será que ele que matou todas
So these files are in.
criancinha?
Time to wade through them just like usual.
Tomar café, gente. Tomar café. E café é vida. É a refeição mais importante do dia é o café, tá? Toma um cafezinho com leite, um chocolatinho, um pãozinho com manteiga na chapa. Por que não tava
You know, I don't get tired of it. It's my job.
Gosto de
Not
café
only am I
puro.
lucky to have it, I'm good at it too. Huh. Wait. That's... Thelindis? No. No!
Não.
Why?
Por quê?
But you
Você
bear no
não
mark of
possui
the
a
Crimson
marca da
Moon.
lua carmesim.
How could you possibly have anything to do with them?
Como você pode ter
It
algo a ver
cannot
com
be.
eles? Não é possível. Suspiros.
A diluted bloodline.
Precisa escrever suspiros?
Carefully concealed. I see it now.
Suspiro é aquele doce, né?
You've been living in the shadows just like me.
Diluída.
What a fool I've been.
Eu fui
Numbing myself with talk of justice. Even imagining my friends would back me up.
Mas no final
But
eu...
in the end,
Irmão, na merda, quando você tá na merda, não tem amigo nenhum, cara.
Finster King! Today it's the descendants of the Crimson Moon. Who will it be tomorrow? Will you not rest
Quando você
until
tá cagado,
everyone
sem
down here
dinheiro,
is
cara, na
dead?
merda.
No. This cannot go on. This is where
Isso
it
não pode
ends.
continuar. Sentar. Ah, deixa eu pegar o baú aqui. Esse baú tá com a cor bonita, né? Madeira nova. Para o corredor.
You're really letting me go?
I am. As long as you can guarantee that no one will find you.
Don't worry, I'll be extra careful. No one will know I was here. But what
Será
about
que
you?
ele mantinha ela
Me?
presa lá?
If you let me go, you won't be able to complete your mission, will you?
Good point. In that case,
Vai ter que ficar.
maybe you should stay.
No, please! I just want to see the outside world again. To...
Go on living?
Yes. I know you're a man of your word. So please, just let me go.
If I let you leave,
Se eu deixar, o que
what
vai
will become of
acontecer
me?
comigo? Ele é dependente dela.
Just kidding. Go, now. But remember, don't let anyone know you were caught. We'll be seeing each other again very soon if you do.
Even shadows in the dark
Até
are
sob na
by a
escuridão
code.
devem viver seguindo
But you
um
can't
código.
save
Mas você não
everyone.
pode salvar todo mundo.
You've been whispering in my ear for days now, Vedavulnir. What are you trying to do?
I only say this because you long for an answer to your problems. Let her go,
Deixa,
Revere.
deixa
You
ela
risk
aí.
losing everything.
E você arrisca
I
perder.
will not abandon.
Then you'll need a little more vigilance.
Tá vendo, ó? Não dá pra entender se ele sequestrou ela, ou se ele depende dela, ou se ele defende ela. Então você precisa...
That voice used to be so unclear. But now I
É
know
confuso até
exactly
pra ele,
whose it
imagina
is.
pra
He
mim.
won't tell me how to actually resolve any of this, but he keeps trying to manipulate me like a puppet. What's his game here?
Eu vou
Tell
tomar
me
meu
then.
café.
What will this moment of
Vamos tomar
opportunity
um
look
cafezinho,
like?
gente? Bora.
And no answer. He's like a ghost.
Sempre me perturbando.
Always disturbing me when I'm on edge, but never answering when I need him
Mas
most.
preciso dele. Ó,
So, the Eclipse Dynasty was purging.
agora a Nefer,
Well,
né?
massacring the descendants of the Crimson Moon.
Ó, até aqui fala de
And it
da
seems like it was all
dinastia também.
connected to the Vinster King's research. The King's obsession with abyssal power left the future of Conria hanging in the balance.
Já liga a
No
câmera aí, tá,
wonder
gente?
every aspect of Rarir's life was so unstable. And it looks like this Thelindis, Rarir's would-be fiancé, herself belonged to a sub-branch of the Crimson Moon Dynasty's descendants. It almost defies belief that a couple like them could hide the truth from each other for so long. If the Vinster King hadn't intervened in such a drastic way, they might have gone on
Ah,
deceiving
Foz
each
é
other for the
o,
rest of their
é o rei
lives.
do eclipse.
And why does Vedderfanir, Daneslif's older brother, keep talking
Fala em
in
eclipse, ontem
Rarir's
teve a
head?
super lua, né?
The human mind is like a
Era
vast desert of
meia-noite, parecia que
shifting
tava
sands.
amanhecendo, cara.
When you follow the flow of someone, time for something a bit more. We've been inside Rarir's mind this whole time, building up a picture of his psyche. There's already enough clues on the board to start reading between the lines and mapping out the rest. Now, we can finally begin to put the pieces together. Sure, it'll only be a reconstruction. Once we've built up a cognitive profile,
Ela tem uns
we
dentinhos
just
meio
need
que
to
de vampiro,
cross-check the
né?
logic behind his actions. And then we'll be able to take a sneak peek at whatever it is that Rerir has really been hiding.
Oxe. Pensei que era um jogo de xadrez.
Rerir, are you there?
Vai começar os enigmas, hein? Oxe. As ideias. Ué? Se não pode ir ali. Ah, saquei já. Ó. Aqui vai pra frente, aqui vai pra cá e aqui vai pra frente. O negocinho é chatinho.
Hey, Rerir! Come out, it's urgent!
Saia, é urgente.
What's wrong?
Ah,
Quick, come with me. I'll explain everything once we've met up with the others.
por que tem que ser tipo um jogo de xadrez? Não pode ser
I'll come.
os bonequinhos
But Belinda's is
normal,
still
né?
over at the Universitas. I'll need to leave her a note.
All right then, but make it quick.
I've never seen Dane so worked up before. Whatever this is, it must be big trouble.
Deve ser grande problema. Ah, agora eu vou ter que ir de xadrezinho até lá na PQP, ó. Falei? Ó, use quadrado de movimento para mover peças em direção marcadas. Mover dessa forma não consome pontos de ação. Ai, caralho. Aí, eu já errei, ó. Já perdi um ponto. Ó. Já errei de novo. O saco. Aqui, aqui e aqui. Aí ele vem. Aí, ó. Cacete. Esse aqui. 2, 3.
Well, this is a nice change, meeting you all at this hour.
Gosto muito
When
desses
men and
trocinhos,
women
não.
don't
Por que que tem que complicar a vida, né?
You might ask your blade that same question. I'm told it prefers the cover of darkness. The word
Fazer
on the
pergunta pra
street
própria
is that
espada.
Sirtologi only strikes when he has an unfair advantage.
If this is your way of offering me replacement limbs, believe me, I'll take them.
Oh, we can certainly discuss that. With bioalchemy, anything is possible.
Lunatic. Robtatir. What brings you here?
Why, Dainsleif, of course. Please, cast aside your apprehensions, Miss Rhindaughter. Whatever the rumors may say, I am but a humble servant of the king.
Well, the Universitas Magistrorum, your president of the Vice President Veit doesn't even try to hide his envy when he sees you.
My success is the product of hard work. Of course, no job is without its gripes. Serving a king like ours can be a challenging task. As for Efterveit, in missing out on the presidency, he's dodged a mountain of stress.
You're all here. I apologize for the short notice, but it...
Quer apostar?
You must be Rerir.
Mr. Sertologi. Yes, I handled your case file during your sentencing. Nothing personal, of course. I'm pleasantly surprised that you remember me.
You're clearly a person of substance if you've been invited here. But they...
It's my brother, Vedafenir. After he spoke at the court this morning, the...
Vedafenir in prison? Strange. I thought the king trusted him and Horoptatir more than anyone else in the world. Does this mean the king's circle of...
It has nothing to do with trust. I simply appease him. Because it's in the best interests of the Universitas.
And also because you're slimy. Vedafenir...
Do you honestly think this is an important discussion to be having right now?
Dane, what are you planning to do?
Rescue Vedafenir, I assume.
Correct. It will mean storming the palace by force. Tonight. I need all of you on my side.
That's far too dangerous. And don't forget, Dainsleif, you're captain of the Royal Guard.
Vai rolar uma açãozinha aí.
I have no desire to commit treason. My blade will force the king to see the error of his ways.
So, Vedafenir's prophecy enraged the king. I'm sure it wasn't what he wanted to hear, but the extent of His Majesty's madness is now all too clear. You have noble ambitions, Dane.
A letter of pardon? The chances of the Venster King issuing a pardon for anyone could...
Não, agora vai ver, ó, agora vai ter uns buracos pra... Ai, ai.
This black fog over the board must have some connection to Thelindis. But why is it taking this form? Does it have another mystery I'll need to unravel?
Gente, vou ter que fazer, olha lá. Vai ser difícil isso aqui. Dois, três, quatro. 2, 3.
Author Thelindis. Over the course of this week, the research dating back to the Crimson Moon. However, there are a number of hurdles to overcome before an enormous amount of... To make matters worse, I am now the only... This is not a wise move. I apologize if this comes across. If we really made it there one day...
tinha acabado. Tem que ir lá naquele negocinho verde agora. Vai ter que voltar. Espera aí. E agora? Eu tenho 5 coisas. 1, 2, 3. Beleza. Agora eu tenho 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ai, caralho. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aí ele vem a milhão.
This is for you. I heard you're gonna leave.
Belinda's.
É difícil.
Did you hear about? I've heard nothing.
Logo de manhã,
Maria got
raciocinar
back
assim.
very late last. You never saw him, and I don't know what he did.
What if he finds out that you pried?
Don't be silly. I don't know what secrets he does or doesn't have. All I know is he's just a normal guy who happens to.
Are you scared of him?
Voltei.
I don't know. The Rerir I know doesn't match the person you all describe. Logically, I should be scared of him. And yet, I don't want to lose him. But enough about that. You should get going, and be careful with the package I gave you.
Achei
Keep it
essa
secret.
cafeteira
Keep it safe.
no Tech Shop.
A piece of the moon.
Isso aqui no...
All you need to know is
Na
that as long
Amazon.
as you keep it safe,
A merda
then
de
in the
cafeteira.
future, everyone will be able to see a red moon.
A red moon? You mean
E a
our
canequinha
moon?
do Firo.
That's right. Our moon. Promise me you'll look after it.
Cara, eu quero ouvir uma musicazinha de fundo.
I promise, Olympus.
The Crimson Moon bloodline
Bora
will
ver a
never
música.
die out.
Enquanto
Its
chegamos.
light, the color of blood, will become like a fire that flows in our veins, no matter how long it takes.
Aí o YouTube Premium. Vamos colocar momentos inesquecíveis. É isso aqui que tá rolando mais. É sério que a gente tem que voltar pro palácio? Como? Aí eu vou vir aqui, ó. Aí ele vai parar aqui, né? Ah, tá. Então vamos lá. Merda, fiz caca. 2. Vou ter que voltar lá. Então vamos lá. 2, 5. Aí aqui vai um. Dois, três. Não. De novo, vai. Que raiva! Ó, 2, 3. 2, 3. Ah, era um outro botão. 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. Aí aqui. 2, 3. Ai, que merda. 2, 3. Porra. Deixa eu ver aqui. 2, 3. Também não dá certo. 2, 3, 4. Aí ele vem pra cá, 5. Aí pega 3. 2, 3. Só que aí ele vai vir pra cá. Que saquinho, né? Agora e se eu voltar? Vamos tentar ir pra trás? 2. Aí, ó. Frente. 3, 5. Aqui eu perco 2, ó. Mas eu faço 5 ali, ó. Vamos ver. Ou para retornar. 1, 2, 3, mais 3. Não, né? 1, 2, 3. Que merda. 1. Pode suficiente. 1, 2, 3, 4. Vamos ver. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aqui. 1, 2, 3. Vamos lá. 1, 2, 3. Nossa.
Hurry, everyone, and stick to the plan.
Estamos esperando, demorei. Que é o que eu mais demorei, né? Mas.
You know what happens to those who betray the throne. Please, don't do this.
It is the king himself who has betrayed the throne. He has betrayed all of Conria.
Mexer com
If you
raciocínio é
have
foda,
any
né?
love left for justice in your heart, you should join me.
It's showtime. Dane and his group will handle the troops
vai
in the
vir um cara
palace.
arrumando a
And
máquina de
Raptatir
lavar.
and Rheingotter will disarm the security measures. My job is to enter the prison and rescue Vedifalmir. Stay safe. Wish me luck.
Look after my brother. Draw your blade. It is time for justice to prevail.
Pô, isso não vai acabar, não? Já tô ficando chateado já com esse montão de coisa. Meu cérebro tá parando. Vá para a prisão. Ah, você acha? Vou nada. Dois, três, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1. Dois, né? 1, 2. Quer ver que eu vou ter que voltar? Um, dois. Dois, 6. Três, 4, é isso? 1, 2, 3.
This place is filthy. Found you. Hello. Surprised?
I certainly felt some surprise in the moment when I was blinded. Surprise at the king's...
I'm curious.
It wasn't a prophecy. The king has forsaken all reason in pursuit of his obsessions.
But he didn't listen. Worse still, he stabbed you in both eyes and locked you away. Dane asked for my help. The court is in complete chaos.
Everything is I do wonder whether...
Forgive my curtness,
Cara, esses diálogos também
but the
chegam
king did
uma
not
hora,
suddenly
né?
turn on you today. You can't
ser
have
honesto.
wisdom beyond the reach of your fellow man without attracting his fear and suspicion. There are things the king does.
He wasn't entirely wrong.
Until what?
Just now.
Negócio de pecinha de xadrez
Well,
aí.
tonight could go a lot of different ways.
I sense hatred in you. But this is not the end. There are many men of honor and courage. Is that a dagger?
With your abilities, I don't doubt that you were able to recover.
Of course not. You mean your...
Yes. And I can't abandon the one I loved.
In matters of fate, answer that is the cruelest thing about...
That... I know it's your voice that You showed me disaster, but...
My voice? It turns out that we are not so different, you and I.
That if only I just broke into the stream.
Very well then. For as long as you live, your story with Felindis, it is up to you whether you believe
Nossa, eu
my
pensei que ia
words.
ter uma puta invasão, tal, briga, né?
Hold you to your...
Thank you for setting me free.
Tipo, purgatório, negócio. A invasão é peças de xadrez. Tipo tabuleiro.
I'm sure we'll be seeing each other.
Whatever Vedifalir said.
Ah, tinha um baú aqui.
Monsters? Is this Rhindaughter's doing? Or the Universitas Magistrorum? Out of my way!
Witness my rise. Transfixed.
Cadê?
The Universitas. That reminds me of a rumor I once heard. Allegedly, the king installed secret mechanisms in the palace and around the city. No one knows where they are or what kind of power they hold. But if they were ever going to activate...
Help! Help!
E alguém pediu socorro.
Don't let them anywhere near you!
Save me! I can't!
Pessoa implorando por ajuda.
That sounded like an explosion. What other means does the king have at his disposal? They must run on power from the Abyss. And given it's a major center of Abyss research, anyone over at the Universitas will...
Vamos com a Nefer, né? Eita. Ó, tem um grandão ali, ó. Cara, por que os personagens tá tudo cagado de vida? Porque, né? Tá todo mundo da formação cagado de vida. Aqui tá carregando. Como que a Jean tá carregado aqui, né? Ali é um abismo, olha isso. Eu sempre dou dessas, cara. Olha. Morreu, cara.
Can't hide the truth. No more lies.
Look alive! Ha!
Bring it! Let engraved names echo!
Nossa. Comidinha. Cadê os franguinhos assados? Tem peixe, né? Ó, tem bastante aqui. Normal. Usar prato especial, sim. Senão está cheio.
Transfixed. This is where you fall. It all adds up. The mystery unravels.
Tá porra.
Hear the echoes of the valley! Overruled! Witness my rise!
Vai.
Transfixed!
Monsters at the Universitas Magistrorum? Why now? Oh no, they're coming. It's no use. The table won't hold out much longer.
A mesa não vai aguentar por muito tempo.
Where are the weapons?
As armas estão.
Of course.
As armas.
All the lab equipment was upgraded after the inspection last week, but the new weapons haven't...
I'm done for. Is anyone there?
Caiu a casa.
Stay back! Please stay back! Please!
Por favor.
What's that?
Rear. So the rumors about your work are true.
What? No! Listen, something happened at the palace tonight. We have to leave!
You don't need to lie to me anymore.
What do you mean?
I know why you're worried, and I will respect the decision you've made. But it's okay, because I found a solution. I know how to end all this. You can have it back. The normal life you so desire. But until then, I'm afraid our wedding will have to wait.
Nossa, eles eram casados.
Just... No, don't do it! Cylinders! Cylinders!
Você jogou pro abismo. Deixa ela aí. Ouvir melhor. Caraca.
No! I won't do it! I have to save her!
By what means exactly? A lonely pawn. You lack the power, the strength.
Caraca. Essa voz que falando de fundo aí é bem sinistra também, né?
Come to the palace. Join us.
Rear, thank goodness we...
Passa adiante, pega sua parte. Caramba.
You made it.
Not you too.
Isso tudo pra contar a história do cara, né?
Rear. Were you daydreaming?
Ah, era um sonho. Eram sonhos.
You still remember, Rear? That question you asked me a couple of weeks ago?
Oh.
Na minha cabeça deu um nó de novo. Eu sei o que é o quê.
Yeah. I'm wondering, where do you think would be a good place to discuss it? Maybe in the garden? Or were you thinking a fancy restaurant?
It's your choice.
Nossa. Alguém pode me falar o que está acontecendo aqui?
Find you. And then you can give me your answer.
Pior que assim, o cara não pode ficar pensando, né? Porque aquela voz lá fica ouvindo os pensamentos dele. Então ele não consegue nem fingir.
So that's how the... A monster created by circumstance is a monster all the same. Viewing other people's thoughts for too long can get uncomfortable. Right now, I'm feeling a strong in a nutshell. The story of Kamria is what happens when the truth falls by the wayside. Time to get back. His past is filled with...
Isso aí. Eu queria entender por que meus bichos ficam tudo sem coisa ali, cara.
Everyone, I'm back. Can I get a standing ovation?
Se acha,
Feeling okay? She's fine. Boss is a pro.
A chefe é profissa.
Yes,
Olha o
I'm
jeito que ela
fine.
fala, tipo, descolada.
You will have seen the events of Rarir's life through my thoughts.
I mostly agree. There's only so much we can know about him from his... However, I would not...
Sounds to me like you're speaking in riddles again.
Charadas de novo.
Is this you? That's
Esse
not what I
negócio de
meant.
charada aí não
Then
tá...
try to remember that I respond better to the carrot. Now, as for you, Missy, you were excellent. You stuck to the rules of the ceremony and kept...
Cool.
Elogiando.
So, can you fill me in on the deets now?
Ó, os dentinhos de
Most
vampiro
of what I
dela também.
saw went right over my...
Patience. You'll hear the whole story, don't you worry. But let's meet up with the others first. Yehoda?
Yes, boss!
Well, that's more like it. For a moment there, I was worried you'd forgotten about the first clause of your employment contract.
Forgive my curiosity,
Meu
but
Deus, a
what
outra ainda é
does the first
CLT.
clause say?
It says I gotta do the annoying stuff that boss...
Is that right?
If something is in the contract, it's because she willingly agreed to it. In any case, I've hardly shied away from my share of the... There's nothing I dislike more than other people enjoying themselves while I'm hard at work. Oh no.
Agora isso ficou nela, ó. Ficou meio que traumatizada.
Sorry to disturb you, but we seem to have run into some trouble.
Calma.
Evidently so. Don't worry, I'm not about to leave you to fend for yourselves. I'm not that kind of boss. And it would go against the Curatorium's labor...
Aí já vai acontecer uns
I'm sorry, what
braganite
did you
aí.
hear me say? I wasn't talking about...
Wait. How long have I been standing here?
Not long. You just appeared by the door a moment ago.
O bonitinha falando.
Boss, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
We've been tricked. We never left at all. Somehow I hallucinated that whole scene back inside the office.
Hallucinated? But how?
How indeed.
So you control everything in...
More or less.
Has anything like this ever happened before?
Only once. It was the first time I used the chess set.
Is there any similarity between what happened then?
I suppose my thoughts are a little turbulent.
Is there anything I can do to help?
The first clause of your contract...
Meaning, you're not feeling lazy right now?
Meaning this is...
Boss, it's fine.
Oh, listen to you.
What? Really?
Yes, really. Where would I ever find another employee as obedient?
Well, anyway... I suggest everyone finds someplace, even though all this chess malarkey doesn't exist. You don't want to dismiss mental fatigue, just because...
Don't I have the best employees? Jealous much?
If we can find a suitable time, I'd love to borrow Yehoda.
Time to rally, everyone. Follow me. As we continue our journey, the same rules will apply. That means stay focused and no talking no matter what we encounter. You have my word that I will... This place looks familiar. That's not a good sign.
I wasn't expecting visitors
Será
at
que eu
this
vou lá pro
hour.
deserto lá?
Oh.
There you are. Sinue's been looking for you.
Oh yeah?
Parece, né?
What were you doing just now, Uncle Retinue? Hiding away some more loose change?
What do you mean loose change? Oh, come on, I'm too old for that.
Deixa eu dar uma olhada. É, parece. Não é não, ó.
Hey, kid. Mind telling me what Sinuhe's been...
Get in his good books? Why? What do you want with my dad, Uncle Peppy?
I've written a new song. I was hoping to showcase it at the next festival, but I'll need his approval.
A new song, huh? I'd love to stay and listen.
Well, there's plenty of time and I'm not going anywhere. See that pile of stones? I'll be sitting there warming up my vocal cords. Come find me when you're done.
Pile of stones. Got it.
Agora tem que atravessar lá pro outro lado.
Hi, Dad. Uncle Wretched.
Ah, there's my little princess. If you'd
Gosta
gotten
de
back just a
Genshin?
little sooner,
Francisco.
you could have shared the spoils of
Oscar,
war
você
with
também
me.
você gosta de
Spoils
chamar?
of war? Who were you fighting against, Dad?
I was talking about our war against thirst. I went out to fix our water supply problem, and now I'm back.
We have a well again.
That's right. I found a new one and brought back as much water as I could carry. It should last us for a good while.
If it wasn't for these blasted sandstorms,
Nossa,
our
ela fica
wells
mentindo,
wouldn't
né?
be caving
Assim é pra
in.
baixo, cara.
You would...
As the chief of our tribe, I'm supposed to be leading us out of hardship and poverty. But you know how prosperous our ancestors were. I've told you all the stories. And look at us now. Squeezed into these hovels. But things are looking up.
So you're the Academia's helper now?
Special ambassador, they call it. It's nothing bad, okay? We've been isolated here in the desert for too long.
So, do you get anything good out of being a special?
Of course.
Dá a volta por aqui, né?
That's our well, and you know it. You stole from us. Well, you've gone from chief to thief, and now you have to
Agora
face the
pensa tá brigando por água.
consequences.
Did you really think you could take our water without permission and get away with it? You're either brave, stupid, or both.
And that special ambassador act? Yeah, nice try. You're a liar and a cheat.
Aí tá. Insolência, né? Você é um mentiroso canalha. Caraca, quanta gente eles mataram.
I heard Yehoda gasp, but I don't blame her. Most people are terrified by the sight of blood. Corpses strewn across the ground. The wounds are clearly from scimitars and
Tudo
daggers.
isso por causa de água,
The
gente.
desert dwell. There's a handwritten note on the ground. Let's see what it says.
Halil, this is Sinue, chief of the Shimti tribe. Surely you remember me. I was the one who helped you and your colleagues avoid the quicksand in the desert. This is my second time
Ó, o
writing
cara
to you.
cobrando favor,
I
gente.
assume I'm writing to you because I need some help. Praise the gods. The well of the Eob tribe was intact. It was You told me to write to you if I ever needed help. You said you'd be my ally in the academia. I urgently need you to formally recognize my title as this is an emergency.
Looks like this letter never got sent. The writer died a grisly death, and the letter was trampled into the ground. It's badly defaced. Some parts are barely... What a ridiculous lie the surviving Shinti tells. Their whole village was butchered over a sip of water.
Trágico, né?
Ah, officer. Welcome. Welcome to our humble village.
I thought you would at least have the courtesy to provide...
This is the finest wine our village has to offer. I promise.
The Academia has agreed to reserve a single space for a candidate from your village. But I remain skeptical of this entire endeavor. I highly doubt...
Please, have
Esse aí é o
faith.
carinha chatão.
If not in us, then in our God.
Acho que é o que
The child we
mandou
found shows
massacrar
great
todo mundo por
promise.
causa do diabo.
I beg you, take her away from this place. Give her a chance. Don't let her talent go to waste.
I don't recognize her.
She showed up here a few days ago and we took her in. She's a really bright kid. Please help. I'm begging you.
So, where are you from?
Nowhere special. Just a sand dune.
What about the rest of your family? How many of you are there?
Just the one.
It's only you?
Correct.
So, no brothers, no sisters, no mother or father?
Any who have slept on a bed of sand, I call my brothers and my sisters. Apart from that, I have no family.
All right, get over here. Sign your...
Vamos ver quem é.
Never.
Mata.
You're rather fair-skinned for a desert dweller.
Nefer. Ela foi até a vila. Tem que vir por aqui, será? Ó, o palácio. Bonito, né? Biblioteca.
Nefer, this term's assignments have been issued already. Please read through the materials thoroughly, conduct your own additional research, and then write an essay on the topic.
Yes, Professor, I'm aware. I just had a couple more questions I wanted to get your perspective on.
Oh? Please, ask away.
Well, I saw the other students' problem sheets, and I...
A weak student?
I think what you're
Parece que tá
saying
chovendo lá,
is
né?
a weak student wouldn't have noticed the discrepancy. And if they did, they certainly wouldn't complain about the lighter workload.
You see, sharp as they come. You see things the way they are, and I'm sure you know why they're like that.
Because of where I come from. Because...
I'm sorry, Nefer. I don't like it any more than you do. It's just... Anyway, you said you had a couple of questions. What's the other one?
I'm wanted to check. If someone sent me a letter to the Academia, where do I go to collect it?
Ah, your family wrote to you. Well, as long as they put your name on the envelope, someone should hand it right to you.
Not exactly. It's not even a recent letter. I was just curious where the mail would end up if no one collects it.
The House of Dana, I expect. I know there's a box for unclaimed mail somewhere in there, probably sitting on a shelf. Whatever you're looking for, that'd be the place to start.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Professor.
Oh, don't mention it. Honestly, I feel like I failed you. I'm supposed to be your teacher, but I haven't taught you anything.
Hey, don't say that. You're a great teacher, and you do your best for all your students. But the rules are the rules. You're not allowed to teach students like me. It's not just the Academia either. The whole world bends over backwards for the successful and leaves the loser.
Oh, my dear child. Don't tell me you've given up on life already.
I haven't. I just think that if you want to make it in this world, you have to find a way to become successful.
Lugar grande, né?
This must be it. A big cardboard box full of unclaimed. Let's take a look. A dilapidation survey from... This one was never even open. Who was it addressed to? This one... In clinical terms, these symptoms, for example... This seems like something the Wait, what's the note says? The sender... This next one is addressed... A few words of in recent year. However, it appears to, as well as receive education is the as grand sage. I do hope you will give some and the sender is so this is where whatever. I'm not exactly. I can't believe how much discarded mail there is. I don't believe for 1 second that any human being has sat down and read. Wait.
Coreografia no envelope parece bem familiar.
Greetings, Halil. My name is SIGA, Chief of the Shim. I don't know how well you remember it now, but I brought you to safety. And in my tribe, the Shimti tribe lives a hard... This brings me to my reason for... There was a terrible sandstorm a few days ago, which blocked up the well in our land. To ensure my people's survival, I had no choice but to venture into Iyab and Unut territory in search of an alternate water source. The Iyab and Unut are descended from the Thamudians, while we trace our ancestry to Tulatala. We worship the Lord of Flowers and have had relatively good relations with our fellow tribes up until now. I found a well belonging to the Eop tribe. They declined to help us, but I really had no other option. So I took some water to keep me and my tribe alive. My actions are certain to incur their wrath. When we met, you assured me that you would be my ally in the academia. I would like to take you up on that offer, because I really need your help. I wonder if you could send an academia representative to me. That aside, the last time you were here, you mentioned that the academia had started accepting students from the desert. And I told you a little about my daughter, Nefer. We have next to no resources here in the desert, and my power and influence are limited. Would you consider enrolling my daughter at the academia?
From the outset, the academia never took you seriously. Those things they promised were just empty words. I doubt they even remember the name Sinuhe. And you were so emphatic that your luck had finally changed for the better. You swore you'd lead us to a better place one day. You spoke with such conviction, like you were the most powerful chief in the whole desert. You liar. You lied about everything. You promised the world and delivered on none of it. And who fell for it? Just... which makes you a pathetic liar. You weren't even... I think I'll take over from here.
Mentiroso patético. Musiquinha boa logo de manhã.
I just came to say goodbye.
Nefer? You packed your bags. Where are you going?
É Yun que fala.
I'm quitting. Something's come up in my hometown.
Huh? But this was a hard-won opportunity for you.
It was. But it does... Oh, and I didn't want... What's wrong? I thought you liked incense. Although, I did read somewhere in the House of Dana that it has...
Isn't this the stuff you brought from your hometown?
Yeah, I lied. It's not rare at all. There's this... It's not worth much. Keep it. It's fine.
Tá tudo bem.
Nefer...
All right, that's all from me. You take care.
Don't forget me, okay? I mean, we're more than just classmates, right? We're friends.
Yeah, I'll remember you. I lied again. That incense is worth a fortune, and it's a rare find even in those ruins. And as for remembering her, I'll be lucky if I even make it through this alive. But either way, expect I'll forget you pretty quickly.
Que merda, né? Falciane. Não pode ser falciane com as pessoas. Ainda mais pela pessoa inocente. A vilinha. Olha esse fogo.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arif.
So, what does the Academia want? Since they've sent their special ambassador, I assume there's a big business deal to be made. If not, I'd be very disappointed.
Please, sir, lower your blade. You're lucky I'm the one they sent. Not all special ambassadors share my admiration for the Iab people. The ever-shifting balance of power in the desert.
Cara, você vê, do nada a história vai lá pra puta que pariu. Uns negócios
This
nada a
well
ver
is
que
the
tava rolando.
perfect symbol of your strength.
You're not wrong. But I'm sure you...
Of course not.
Só pra ela buscar
I came
informações.
records uncovered by the Vahumana Darshan. I checked the map carefully on my way over here, and I'm confident that
50 million? No, wait. If these ruins are as important as you say, 50 million...
Don't get greedy, Iab. We know far more than you think. We know that you seized this well by force. Wasn't that the first step in your rise to power? To draw...
So what if it was?
Cara, não faria
Don't
isso.
worry. As I hope I am making myself...
And I hope
E ela
your words are
ameaça.
the truth. If I find out the Academia is trying to play me, I'll hunt down every one of your people and make you watch as I cut their heads off one by one.
I assure you, Chief, that would not be in your long-term interests. You see how I'm dressed, don't you? I appreciate that you've never been to the rainforest, but surely even you recognize an ambassador's attire when you see it. And what does a barbarian like you have to lose anyway?
All right, I take your point. The Academia is the highest authority in the land. I'm sure you're trustworthy people. In that case, we have a deal. We will
Confiável.
sell you the
Ela
excavation
acabou
rights.
de enganar a menina.
I'd like to
Foi
thank
mó
you,
fofinha
Ambassador.
com ela.
This is good news indeed. Excellent news. In fact, it calls for a celebration. Would you do us the honor?
Gladly. I am partial to wine myself, and I trust you are, so let's indulge in a few drinks together. In celebration.
Ela vai encher a cara. Vixe.
Chief! Chief, it's an emergency! It's the Unut. They've taken the... What?
Well, don't just stand there. Take it back.
Yes, Chief.
I have every confidence in the Iab's military superiority.
Well, what is it?
The Unut's response was alarmingly fast. The day after we reach a deal, they seize the well. This can't be a coincidence. Perhaps there is a traitor in your midst.
I don't...
I am obliged to remind you, Chief, that the Academia will only deal with the de facto power holders. If you cannot regain control over the well, I'm afraid you won't see a single mora of that 50 million.
No! Please, Ambassador, just give me some time. That well is our...
Glad to hear it. I will wait here for an update.
If there is a traitor, I will find them. In the meantime, make yourself at home.
Much obliged. Wow. All it took was a few words and I've got him wrapped around my finger. What a...
So, in summary, Ambassador, the Academia would rather negotiate with our tribe and...
The EAB are ruthless murderers who don't listen to reason. And now they have the gall to interfere in our research projects in the desert region. So let me ask you, Chief. If you were the Academia, what would you do?
Kill them all.
Precisely. The Academia, at the same time, there is...
We have our own rules out.
Right. We can't natural allies. Weren't the EAB your allies? Let me be clear. The Academia wishes to collaborate with the legally recognized rulers of the desert in this matter. We are asking for excavation rights to that well, and our offer is 50 million mora.
Say no more. I believe we have an understanding.
Good. Then I suggest you get to work. Get us access to that well, and the mora's yours. You see, Dad? Lying is easy when you know how. People will believe anything.
Eita. Ó o corvo.
Look at yourselves. You may be vile, savage monsters, but your butchered bodies bleed like any others. You're no different. You're nothing special at all. The monsters who destroyed my home, they're just ordinary, petty human beings. What a joke. I think we're even now. Maybe I've even done the desert a favor. It's a better place without all these people around. Oh, Sinuhe, my gullible fool of a father. Perhaps if you'd been as ruthless as I was today, our tribespeople would still be alive. In this dog-eat-dog world, a chief needs to be tough to survive. But you couldn't do what had to be done. So I did it for you.
Nefer, it's okay. All of this is in the past now.
I believe I were you promising to remain silent.
Yeah, but even so...
Yehoda, is there anything you can do to ease the tension?
Nossa, ele vai pegar aqui embaixo.
Alright, time for a sharp turn onto a completely different topic. So, anyway, that's enough of that. When are we getting out of this place? Feels like we've been walking forever. I'm getting pretty tired, huh?
Yes. If we can find somewhere to sit down, I could certainly do with a rest.
It's not far now. There should be a temple just up ahead. Yes.
Really? A temple? That's what... I guess that's how things go in the desert.
Desert dwellers can never escape their destiny. Or so everyone says.
You mentioned a temple. What's waiting for us there?
My biggest trade secret of all.
Ah. Then I'm guessing it's where you got...
I didn't know you were clued up on any other...
I'm no expert in the history of Sumeru, But since you come from...
Sounds impressive.
Oh, I know who you mean. General Mupp.
That's Boss Neff for ya. She knows everything.
Sino's hardly a figure of obscurity.
What about him? Is he a big deal or something?
Well, he's not a small place. This is the bare bone basics. Save the flattery. Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm sure it's been a lot to take in.
Coisa aqui. Vá para o santuário.
Uh-oh. I'm totally out of my depth here. I don't have anything to add about any of this stuff. Like, look at that statue, for instance. I want to do the whole name-dropping, this girl knows her stuff thing too, but I've never seen anything like it before.
A statue with the head of a bird.
Yes.
That's Thoth, the Ibis King. One of the 7 pillars. Let's take a look.
It's just Ashru.
So, all is well?
De novo gato falante, será?
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course. It's almost over.
Por isso que eu não gosto de gato. É por isso que eu não gosto de gato.
Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
How repulsive.
Ó o bichão, ó o bichão. Tinha que ser esse Zé Ruela pra aparecer essas horas. Não quero. A Salvador. O pessoal tá meio com medinho desse maluco, né?
Timed that pretty well, didn't I? It's okay. I'm just glad no one was hurt.
Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsleif. Were you helping get them out?
Of course. When I asked Nefer to conduct this investigation, I was not naive to the dangers involved. I had a duty to ensure your safety.
Good to know your sense of justice is still intact after all these years.
I take that to mean that you saw the truth. That comes as a great relief.
I certainly did. And thanks to your help, I also managed to trap Rerir inside the chess set.
Whoa, really? How'd you manage that?
Well, to be honest, I sensed that something was wrong long before we made it to the temple. By using this fragment to probe into Rerir's past, well, the monster formerly known as Rerir, it seems I alerted him. I was tracking him, then he caught on and started tracking me too. Can't say I'm surprised.
But how did he track you through your thoughts alone? That shouldn't be possible.
Rerir was a secret agent who reported directly to the Vinster King.
No wonder.
He infiltrated the chess set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's why we weren't able to leave at first.
Speaking of your chess set, it's quite a remarkable item.
You overestimate me. You all saw how this came to be. A long time ago, the Unut and the Iab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the sake of the final blow to the Iab came at the victory feast. When an Unut assassin, having gotten my revenge, I returned to my hometown, where to my surprise, the nearby temple was still standing. As I stood there gazing at the temple, this chess set is my gift from the Ibis King. The chessboard with this chessboard in its container, every god plays favorites.
It is the same with all powerful forces, including fate itself.
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes, I gather the others. It's time to share. Thank you all for being here.
Ó, o gato de novo.
As promised, I did some further investigating into the Raker of Solnari's background. I am pleased to report that the investigation has been most fruitful indeed. The Raker of Solnari, real name Rerir, was one...
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure. But, no matter how much Rerir suffered in the past, he becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Tevat suffers the
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever seen...
Never. But I have heard stories of something called...
Miss Lama? Any thoughts on this?
In the lore of the Frost Moon Scions, the moon is believed to hold the term Moongate is one I have heard before. But as is the case with all of our legends, there...
Then back to Miss Columbina. As a...
Not at this stage, sorry. I do hold the power of the Frost Moon, and my strength is...
But there's more to the power of the Frost Moon than...
Yes. A moon, and right now...
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world beyond. I highly suspect that neither with the abyssal power he wields, no ordinary foe can touch him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet...
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some...
Makes sense to me. Explains why the Wild Hunt is so
Without the power of the Abyss on his side, he almost certainly would have perished the moment he was torn.
I could not agree more. The power of the Abyss is most surely a curse.
It is a compelling explanation, and one that accords with my present understanding of this. Raises some interesting questions.
Cara, eles fazem
That being said,
com medo do maluco
regardless.
lá.
My pleasure, Mr. Albedo. I too hope that the information I've shared today proves
Foram
useful.
no deserto,
What is it, Dainsleif?
ficaram sem
You
água.
look really upset.
O gato se transformou no bicho
It's
lá.
just... when I think...
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you?
Ataca logo.
I don't know if these words will bring any comfort.
Mine too. We could never know all the hows and whys of the way things are.
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time.
Well, I think this is a good place to end today's meeting. I'm sure Nefer needs some time to recover. She's been through an awful lot.
That's very thoughtful of you, Mama.
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to rest and digest.
Beleza, agora a galera vai descansar. Hotelzinho ainda, ó.
Hey, is this a bad time? I hope I didn't kill the conversation. Nice room. Oh, I'm not coming in, though.
Why not? It's just a hotel room.
If it's all the same, I'll just stay out here. I might not look the part.
Que caraca gentil ele, né?
Anyway, Nefer went back to the curatorium to get some. Firstly, although she managed to trap the Raker of Solnari, it's only a matter of time before he finds a way to break out. We have to come up with a plan and take care of him before that
Ele
happens.
tá preso lá no abismo, né?
I'm all figured that
Well, I asked her that same question. She talked for a long time, but for them, it felt like some kind of sales pitch, you know? The kind where you end up handing over Mora against your will? Anyway, after all that, she finally answered the question. 2 days, at most.
2 days? Holy moly! Can we even recruit enough help in that time?
That remains to be seen. Which brings me to the second issue. Danes, you have some history with him, right? Do you think maybe you could talk? Great. I appreciate it. All right, on to item 3. So, I'll bet we figured we'd bounce the idea off you first.
Oh, Paimon's dying to hear this.
All right, so here's... We felt a little uneasy about roping you into this. I mean, firstly, you're not locals, and secondly, none of us are your boss.
Roping us in? Why would you even say that? We know the stakes here. It's all of us against the Raher of Solnari, or none of us stand a chance.
I choose my words very intentionally, I'll have you know. I like to think there's an art to striking a down-to-earth tone even when the stakes are through the roof.
Sir Varka, I have a few thoughts about this plan.
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible with how the roles are allocated. In my view, the most sensible lineup would be like this.
I see your point, yeah. But if that's how we're going to approach this, you'd better make sure you're ready. To be clear, I don't doubt your abilities. Far from it. I just want to make sure. Are you really willing to take all this on?
I want to do everything within my power. The Raher of Solnari is a truly fearsome opponent, and if I do my part, it'll greatly reduce the risk for everyone else involved.
Well, that tracks with what I've heard. Jean's mentioned in her letters that you're so diligent it's almost abnormal. As in, most people weigh up the risks and rewards in situations like this. But you seem to just march towards danger without a moment's hesitation. Of course, everyone appreciates a fearless pioneer. But all that aside, I'm the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, and you're our honorary knight. I want to make sure your courage doesn't come at the expense of your safety.
Thank you, Sir Varka.
I should be the one thanking you. It means a lot to have you on board. I'll give some serious thought to your suggestions.
Ó. Geminha de graça a gente aceita, né? Mais uma hora. Só aprendendo, ó. Nossa, foi bem legal. Tem que aprender tudo isso. As receitas, né?
This is a thorough plan, but...
Great question. Albedo's been hard at work analyzing Rarer, and firstly, from the earliest known confrontation until... Secondly, he seems to have a... Thirdly, finally, and most importantly, he is consumed by hatred, both for the moon and for his enemies. Turns out, we tick both of those boxes. We have a reincarnated moon in our ranks, and a spy who accessed his private memories without permission. He'll be baying for blood, not looking to escape.
As someone who's had their fair share of interactions with the Wild Hunt, those all seem like valid observations to me.
Understood. Then I will defer to the verdict of the group.
Well, everyone, that's the plan.
Plan approved. Scheduling.
Okay, any firepower you need, I got you covered.
The Frost Moon Psyop.
And the rest of you? No objections? All right, then it's settled.
Wait, we can still back out of this?
Everyone says things they regret, right?
A very people-first approach.
Who'd you hear it from? D-Luke?
We don't...
This plan can only work...
We shall indeed. You'll be glad... Also...
It's not often I get called Dory in a work context. My peers usually... So, the longer your name, the higher your net worth. Is that the idea here?
In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune. That's right, I know your full name. It's...
The walls are thin here. I'd appreciate you keeping that a secret.
Okay, fine. I'm actually only here as a favor for someone else. Do you have any idea how much it would cost to hire me otherwise? Whoa! Does this mean someone out there actually has the power to boss Dory around?
It most certainly does not. We have a long-standing and mutually beneficial business partnership. She's actually the mom of a friend of yours. Said mom supplied me with a great little trinket, but now that lady's ruined everything. If I don't start building a little goodwill now, my whole business in Notcry is gonna go down the drain!
Okay. So what exactly is so special about this pendant?
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me. We have a business relationship, and she was worried that something bad might happen to me. So, she wanted me to have something that can store power to protect myself with. I finally got it all fully charged up with Kuvaki, and then never went and used it all up at once! Never lost so big in my life!
You're right. It was all my fault. I didn't mean to drain all the Kuvaki in the pendant, but I'll make it up to you.
You will? Well, in that case, how about you give me your chess set, and we call it even?
I knew you'd say that. Well, it's yours if you want it. In fact, take it now, and I'll even throw in a free Raker of Solnari. Deal?
You're putting me in a difficult position here.
It's a very useful thing to have around, but I have a funny feeling it won't be around much longer. I guess we'll see in a couple of days.
Looks like bankruptcy for me.
Hey, don't be so pessimistic. See this through and you never know. You might find a new business opportunity on the other side.
Falar com a Dory.
Dory! How are things going? Feeling ready?
Oh, I was born ready. We only have to. Don't forget, when something ta-da! See? It's right here.
Ah, it's so pretty. Did you make it?
No.
Aha! No wonder.
That's not the full story. It actually started a while back as a Mage Alice once. I passed this on to the Dendro Archon, and she's... Anyway, point being, it was the Dendro Archon who asked Kabe to build this little contraption. As one of the top Kasharu War talents, he was the obvious choice. Took him long enough. He stressed over it for ages. Must have gone through at least a dozen designs before producing a final product. But that's Kabe for you. Marak delivered it to me a couple of days ago, along with a letter from Kabe. Could I ask? So nosy. My fault for sending him the research permit to begin with.
Surely Nahida must have told him you were involved in this project. He was probably just nervous because you're always so secretive about your business.
Could be, could be. Anyway, I just replied, let's hope there never has to be a use case, because it would involve grave danger.
Fair enough. But it sounds like he was just being cautious. He probably felt responsible as the one who made it.
Or maybe he was asking as a favor for his housemate. He's done that before. Not sure why, though. His housemate doesn't seem to really care that much about this kind of stuff. Either way, all's well that ends well. I'm just glad to finally have my hands on the product. I wouldn't want to be without it, given the potential dangers that lie ahead. Huh? What does that look mean?
Paimon's just super surprised. This must be the first.
Well, a long time ago, I made a promise to myself. I promised that I was gonna live every day of my life with a big beaming smile. Obviously, Mora plays a big part in that. But there are always gonna be times in life when you have to give something back. That could mean paying back a debt, returning a favor, or showing some kindness. Alice has been a huge help to me over the years. She was the first investor I ever had. And I want my investors to know that Lord Sangamabe is the best in the business. And more than that, no one knows what the future will bring. Whatever happens, I want to make sure the Dendro Archon and— oh, that? Don't be thinking there was some sort— my priority is to—
Alright.
If I do say so, and that's the whole— oh, and could you two help me get this stuff where it needs to be? Thanks so much. You're my favorite assistants.
Oxi. Só fazer uma coisa. Antes de ir lá, deixar os bichinhos tudo cheio, né? Olha o sol.
Things are going a little too smoothly today.
Traveler, Paimon, it's good to see you.
Everything going smoothly over here?
Sort of.
Albedo.
As you're probably aware, Varka, Diren, and I, per the plan, we dissect.
What? You can actually dissect?
That depends on your definition of wild hunt.
Harmless, lifeless. These words.
The wild hunt is an interesting phenomenon. Master griped a lot. I don't think that was because of. It's a strange mix. Perhaps the only explanation for his survival in this state is that he sacrificed a degree of individuality in exchange for a continued existence. Oh, sorry. Once I get talking about interesting research, I have a tendency to go on indefinitely. Back to our research findings. Essentially, they confirm my hypothesis. Rerir's corpse is completely contaminated by the Abyss, and the effects are irreversible. You could think of this as Rerir in mutated form, but in my view, even that would be inaccurate. In reality, unfortunately...
Oh, it's terrible!
Miss Columbina's situation is a difficult one. It's as if her creator banished her.
Given the circumstances, time to kick off the backup.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! This is for you. Dory asked...
Ah, how wonderful. What? I'm sorry I won't be there to protect you in person. All right then.
Piscina da Lua gelada.
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Yes. The fate of my flock is in your hands, Grand Master Varka. Please keep them safe.
My lady, what are you saying?
Within the next 24 hours, we will face the biggest crisis the world has ever seen. This is not a burden that we deserve to bear, but I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend to act. I must do what I think is right. For me, that means fighting for the future of Nodcry. This gentleman is the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Varka, Knight of Boreas. In my absence, please follow his lead.
Hey, everyone. Guess I should introduce myself. Well, to start with, I know my way around a battlefield. The biggest strengths are honesty and hard workingness. Anyway, point is, I don't intend to let Lauma down. I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep every last one of you safe and sound.
Bom, visitou 2 ilhas, né? Agora ela vai voltar pra...
Something on your mind?
Miss Columbina, was it? I believe that's...
That's right. Names are funny things. Have you always been called Dainsleif?
Yes.
I have a different, but it's what everyone calls me. And I go along. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people.
You're different from other people. I sensed it.
You're more perceptive than... Do you ever find yourself missing...
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. Other times I'm lying on the... I don't recall...
Is that because hatred survives longer than love and affection?
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges I bear. But whatever the reason, I thank you for your help with the Rerir situation. Without your efforts, I never could have learned the hidden truth of his story.
You're welcome. I know he's your friend.
Friend? He betrayed me. And I never...
Okay. You see? You're torn. Now you know it really...
I need some time.
Of course. I completely understand. Anyone else in your position would feel conflicted, actually.
You mean the Harbingers who still support...
Yes. I always thought they were only helping me because Harbinger... And even now, they still support me.
Clearly, they view you as a friend.
I feel a little guilty now. I see the guilt that you're feeling now. Because I feel it. Have you noticed that the Traveler...
Huh.
Sure. Hello. Ah! They caught us!
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish to know where I stand on the plan to take down the Recher of Solnari. I'm afraid I need a little time, but I will seriously consider joining you.
You will? Oh, thank you so much! Everyone will be so grateful to hear that!
They needn't be. This was something that I was going to have to face up to eventually.
That doesn't matter to them. They're grateful to you regardless. You can't control their gratitude, so just accept it. And then, have a think about whether you're willing to join us.
It's nearly showtime! Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
Onwards. We have work to do. It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here. Bring it!
Não, tem que ir pra lá. Bonita imagem, né, gente?
Ah, you're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Blitz! Been waiting here long?
Not too long. I came a little early so I'd have some time to think.
Are you nervous about the battle?
Quite the opposite. I'm reminiscing on my path. When I was awakened by the Radniki, I had not touched a weapon in many years. I felt like, but after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, I came to realize something. My restless flame indicates that somewhere inside...
Oh, that doesn't sound like such a bad thing.
Well, in the past, when I was a Fae whose primary... But it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to join forces with you in this endeavor.
Looks like I'm not the first to arrive.
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay last night?
I struggled to settle down at first because of the nerve. Please, I'm just doing my part.
Never! Over here!
Todo mundo, né? Do nada, parece.
Aino asked me to relay a message. Meanwhile, Aino herself will provide...
Excellent. My thanks to all involved.
The chestnut's looking a little unstable.
It won't hold him much longer. We should be prepared to engage at a moment's notice.
No sense sitting around waiting. Let's make the first move while we still have the option.
I agree. Paimon, find a safe hiding place.
Got it! Be careful, traveler!
I will.
Everyone, take your positions as soon as the battle starts. Every ounce of strength we have in our bones, let us bring to this fight.
Ready?
Let's go.
I've seen all your futile plans before. You have become the authors of your own demise.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Ela tá brava, hein? Já retorna. Vai começar a batalha. Agora vamos aguardar, né? Será?
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Nossa.
Stay on your toes.
Yep, you too.
The moonlight betrays you.
Close your eyes.
Pathetic.
Observe, huh?
It's all futile.
Let me help you guys. Big fist!
The moonlight falls.
Go!
The moonlight betrays you.
No more lies.
Lush as the moonlight.
Move. Night falls. Hunt them down. The moonlight betrays you.
Water jet!
Move. Hunt them down.
Absurd. Can't hide the truth.
Futile.
No more. Seek within. Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
Hunt them down.
A great... for the everlasting thirst.
It began with the moon, and so shall it end. The moon
will protect you.
Ué, cadê o cara?
Move. The moonlight betrays you.
Steady now. Keep your distance.
Do you see now? Evanir, when will it be as you foretold?
Cadê o cara?
Move.
Be silent. Spirit is not welcome here.
Bombs away! Yeah!
Observe.
With one heart, we pray.
Hunt them down. It's all futile.
Can't hide the truth. How farcical. The deception ends here. No more lies.
Be silent. Observe. Night falls. Be silent. Are you quite finished?
The moonlight. Pathetic.
It all adds up.
Move.
Stay your hand.
It's all futile. Hunt them down. The moonlight betrays
Can't hide the truth.
Your prayer lasted
Pathetic!
A grave transgression for the everlasting forest.
Close your eyes. Observe to dust. Pathetic!
It all adds up. The mystery unravels.
Be silent. Your little game of heroics is over. Moonlight, great to go first. Get out of my sight!
No! We've been separated.
You okay?
Nepper, where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
Before, knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Be careful what you wish for.
Lauma! Can you hear me?
Silence.
Voices are gone. But at least I know they're still there. I need to focus. Stick to the plan. Remember my most important task. Just stall him. If I can stall him for long enough, the moment will come. Water jet!
It all adds up. Can't hide the truth. Seek within.
Os buffs especiais.
Destroyed. Reborn.
Wipe out!
The deception ends here. It all adds up.
Go!
No more lies.
How much power will it take?
How? The mystery unravels. Can't hide the truth. No more lies.
Go!
Destroyed and reborn.
It all adds up. Seek within.
Your death is within my grasp. Nowhere to run, nowhere to
Can't hide
hide.
the truth. It all adds up. The mystery unravels.
Wipe out!
Can't hide the truth.
How much power will it take?
No more lies. Seek within. truth. The mystery unravels. No more lies.
Water jet!
Run.
It all ends.
Destroyed. Reborn.
Go!
De novo.
Death is within my grasp.
Wipe out!
Can't hide the truth. Seek within.
Destroyed.
It all adds up. The deception ends here.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
mais fodido, não.